Hey guys, what's going on? Wanted to make a really quick video just to see how long it would take for SCHD to pay out a yield on cost of 60%. I'm not going to go into what SCHD is, but it's a respectable ETF that everybody and their mother invests in. You go to any dividend chat, any dividend group, they're talking about SCHD, and rightfully so. It's a great ETF. They invest, in all the good companies, dividend growth companies. They don't invest in REITs, but outside of that, they invest in, all the good dividend growth companies, and they have their criteria that has to be met in order for them to invest in the company. But anyway, how long would it take SCHD to match Tesla's current yield of 60%? I know Tesla's current yield kind of dropped, but let's just use 60%. SCHD has a current yield of 3.44% as of today, at least. Their dividend growth rate over the past 5 years has averaged 13.83%, which is pretty damn good. Honestly, it's really good. So taking those two things into consideration, I made a little chart to calculate how long it would take to have a yield on cost. Again, based on you're putting in an original investment in SCHD year one, and you're getting 3.44%, and you're leaving it alone, right? If you just leave it alone, how long, assuming the future holds out to how the past, historically has held out for this fund, how long would it take? So if you look, obviously, at how I did this, 3.44%, I took that number, I multiplied it by the average 5-year dividend growth rate of 13.83%, and I added that to 3.44%. And then year two, your yield on cost would be 3.92%. Year three, your yield on cost would be 4.46%. And so on and so forth. So how long would it take to get a yield on cost of 60%? It would basically take 23 years. So as you know, Tesla has a yield of 60%, around there. It fluctuates. So, and you can get that yield now. Obviously, that fund is very high risk compared to SCHD. So it all depends on the person. If you're someone who has 23 years until you need to touch the money, SCHD is a hell of an option. If you're someone who has you're retired now, or you only have 5 to 10 years, you may look into other, covered call ETFs or higher yielding options. But anyway, I just wanted to give a picture of, how long it would actually take to get that yield on cost of 60%. Hopefully that helps. I also added the price appreciation over the past 5 years averaged about 7.46%, if that matters. So you would end up, in 23 years, you buy it year one, $73. In 23 years, it'd be $359. So that's pretty good too. However, as a dividend investor, you don't sell your capital, so that really doesn't mean anything. Obviously, it feels great that your capital grew, but you care about your yield on cost. So let me know what you guys think. I'm not a hater on SCHD. I really like SCHD. I just, and I'm going to buy into it at some point, but I need to aggressively attack these high yielders to, retire early. If I invest a lot of money in SCHD, I will not retire early. I will retire at retirement age. So I will invest in SCHD at a later time. But so again, I'm not a hater. I just wanted to show you guys how long it would take, which, it's still good. 13.83% average growth rate. That's really good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about SCHD and what you think about the yield on cost being, how it would take 23 years to get there. Which again, I don't think it's too bad if you have the time. But again, quick video. Just got home from work, and have a good night, guys. Later.